think this is Levy from the chat. All right, e4, we're playing e5. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, the Trooper, you should send it in. I mean, I'm happy to report as many cheaters as you guys can find for us, because I want them gone. Though, if I don't think your opponent is cheating, I will be straight up with you and tell you that your game is not suspicious, which does happen occasionally. Sometimes people submit games and or they say like, oh, my opponent was cheating, and then I look at the game and it's like very normal game, and they're just upset that they lost. that's what's happening, not their opponent was playing suspiciously. So, all right, Rookie 1. Yeah, for this series, I've been going with like the classical stuff. I kind of want to try the Marshall. So let's go for it. Oh yeah, no pressure, Trooper. I just meant like, just generally speaking, it's not like every game that gets submitted is always a clear cheater. All right, looks like we are going into the Marshall. All right, here we go. To be honest, I don't know a bunch of theory here. So we're just gonna have to kind of wing it. Let's pretend like we know what we're doing. C6 is the move, and then we're gonna follow up with bishop d6. And d4. Are chess books any good for reading on Kindle, or is it better to have a physical copy? I think that's up to you. If you're comfortable with Kindle, then that's fine. If you prefer physical chess books, those are also absolutely fine. Well, Steve, this is still a theoretical line, so it's not like white is just like busted. But in fact, white, it's a theoretical position. White has ways of trying to fight for the advantage here, but it is a dangerous line, because if white makes one mistake, then all of a sudden they could just be getting checkmated. So it's not the most fun position for white, and that's why I don't really recommend people to play into this one as white. I think there's a lot of good anti-marshal lines where on move 7, instead of playing c3, allowing the marshal, because you kind of take away this square from your knight, you can play other moves here like e4 and h3 and d3. I think are all pretty reasonable. You can read some books without a chessboard, because they have a lot of diagrams, and you can kind of follow along. But I would usually try to play stuff out on a chessboard. All right, queen f3. Let's play bishop g4. Queen g2, and let's bring this queen back. Okay, bishop e3. Yeah, I'm not really sure about this move, because this allows us to come in with bishop f3. So this might already be dangerous for white. You can also play bishop f3 and then like f5, f4. Rook a8 possible, knight e2, f5, then white takes on d5. If we go bishop h3, then queen h1, I think. Also looks extremely dangerous. Oh, bishop h3, queen h1, knight f4. It's kind of a funny line, but just bishop takes. Yeah, not a big deal. Yeah, let's go here first. Kind of like this one. Don't let white take on d5. Yeah, this already looks super annoying. So here, knight d2, we go f4, takes on f3, queen takes f3, takes, bishop takes. Maybe not so easy. We can also play a move like knight f4 here. Actually, could be really annoying. Take, bishop takes. I'm sure there's actually theory here, so it's kind of funny. Knight f6, knight g4, no, knight f6, knight d2. Oh, actually, let's just play here. The knight d2 will just pull back and put this bishop on h3. I think we're just going to play for the pressure here. Yeah, all these lines I couldn't figure out what to do, but I think I want to keep the bishop. Now, I would think that queen g2 is kind of the only move here, because otherwise I'm pushing f5, and this is the move that at least makes that hard with bishop takes d5. So maybe I go rook e6 first, and then f5. Alright, queen g2. Either king h8 here or rook e6. Or bishop h3, also possible. Yeah, let's play this one first. Then if c4, maybe we take, knight takes, go bishop b4. Just kind of start attacking from all angles. Yeah, thanks, Michigo. That's what we, well, basically what we try to do. We want people to get better. We also have just second plan of just rook f8, which might be very unpleasant as well, and just getting ready to take on e3. So this is the problem for white. It's like a lot of pressure, not clear how to deal with it. If takes, then giving up light square bishop, kind of unfortunate, but might have to be done. Yeah, hard for white to find a move here, right? It's like everything feels like it's gonna hang something. All right, a4. Well, typical move to try to get counterplay. Now, let's see, if f5, then white takes twice on d5. That's kind of annoying. Let's see, if we go here, they take on e3. Take. And take c6 or something. Not super clear. We got some back rank issues potentially. Take c6. Oh, maybe we just go rook e2 at the end, and then if check, we have bishop f8. So e2, knight f1. Bishop f3. Yeah, should be good. Okay, let's do it. Down to 3 minutes. Heck of a think there. Of course, it might go to waste. That's why, like, a lot of times this calculation is not the most useful. All right, ab5. We're going to take this one. Queen is hanging, so white pretty much has to take. And then we're going to take on e3, takes, and our idea is queen c6 at the end. We go rook e2. Hitting queen takes h2, so there's no time to take the bishop. If check, we have bishop f8, and our back rank is covered, and white's second rank is hanging. And then on knight f1, which I think is going to be forced at some point, we're going to go bishop f3, come in. Thanks, Trooper. I will check it out. All right, we're going to take this one. So we want take, so take, and then we want rook e2. Difficult line to calculate, but I think necessary for this kind of position because it's very sharp. And if we're not willing to go for these like tactical lines, then the marshal might not be a great choice because a lot of times you are kind of forced to go for the attack. So if you're not comfortable attacking, marshal might not be the best choice. Because sometimes when you're attacking, you got to go into these positions where you're down a pawn, down 2 pawns. 100% sure it's going to work. You're pretty sure, but who knows? So sometimes you got to take the risk. Yeah. Yes, thank you, Acratic. I see your lovely comment. Thank you so much. Yeah, BA6 also very possible for sure. And then we have have a Kramnik-Leko situation, if you know what I'm talking about. Or who knows what's happening there. Yeah, actually, it could get very hairy. I mean, I have no idea what's happening on BA6. Rook E2 takes A7. Could be pretty sharp. Queen F2. Don't think is gonna cut it. We just come in, Rook E2. Let's hold on. He wants Queen F7 and then BA. Okay. Takes here, F3. No, it's not gonna work. Yeah, very cool idea. Rook E2, takes, bishop C8. A7, bishop B7. Knight C4 at the end. Yeah. Okay, we'll go for it. Oh, Knight C4 like this. Okay, that's fine. Let's go. Yeah, we're actually losing this one on position. I'm still gonna try to flag my opponent because he's running out of time, but yeah, on the board, like, I don't know. I mean, your Rook G2 check. It's kind of unclear. Bishop D5. That's gonna be a GG. Yeah, interesting game. Okay, Max, settle down. Settle down. I love the question. As a beginner, are there any things I should watch out for in online matches that may be disrespectful or toxic? Yeah, dude, everything. Everything is toxic. Just, if your opponent does anything, just assume that they're being... No, man, don't worry about it. Yeah, if you want to save the toxicity, you gotta turn the chat off. GG, Levy, GG. No, really tough game, actually. I think you for sure had chances here. I mean, at the end, I think probably white is winning, maybe C4. I mean, you have two pawns. Maybe it's tricky, but earlier, actually, I think this was the critical moment, right? And yeah, we were all thinking B takes A6 is the move. Because if we go Rook E2, if you push A7, then it's not great. Because like takes, check. This is going to get very dangerous. Like here, I was thinking we can take here, for example. White promotes. We go here. Oh, actually queen g... No, there's no queen g2, but white can maybe even... I don't know what's happening here. White can take, actually. This might just not be working for black at all. I mean, minimum white can take. Oh, whoops, we don't want this. Oops. Minimum white can take on c8, take on g3. 3 pieces for the queen. I don't know, it's unclear a little bit, I guess, but it seems kind of good. With this one coming. That looks very annoying. So I don't know. It doesn't look fun for black, that's for sure. That's really for sure. So yeah, this is possible, but even stronger might be in this position to just take on e2, because then my bishop is like totally not... And I was looking for a move here, but I don't see how I really create an attack. Like, you're gonna have a check. I'll go bishop f8, but I don't really see what threats I can make in like one move. And you're just gonna promote and go like queen e8 next move or something, or queen takes c6, and then if the attack is over, then it's just rook down, right? So it's like I couldn't really see. So if you take on a6 here, I'm probably not gonna go rook e2. I think queen takes e2 is just like really strong. Maybe you don't see it, but that's not a risk I wanted to take. I was pretty sure you would find it actually. So I don't know, on b takes a6, oof, black has to figure something out fast. It might just be lost actually, like I don't know, these positions are tough. Bishop h3 is very slow, I think you just push. Actually, this is possible, bishop h3, push and then take. Because then if promote here, and then you can't take the bishop because like rook e2, right? But let's go back. Maybe bishop h3 is a better try. Okay, Hillmarks with the computer eval. That's not exactly what we're asking for. I can turn the engine on myself. Thank you very much. But yeah, the point is actually these things are not so easy, right? ba6 plus 9, but white didn't play it. Gotta ask why not. Could black recapture ab after white took on b5? Yeah, I mean, you could take back on b5, but then the thing is, I mean, probably I have to, right? But what I didn't like was that now I'm not really threatening to take because there's always going to be like rook a8 check at the end, and then it's kind of annoying. So, but maybe this is what I had to do. It's totally possible. Yeah, my guess is actually like, I'm really not a Marshall player. My guess is maybe black has something stronger. Maybe even I can go here. Just, I don't even have to bother with this. Not sure. Instead of a4, bishop d1. Yeah, I would think about that. But I think I was gonna play f5 here. I think most likely f5 would be my thought, and then like rook fe8. So, yeah, then going to the game. Yeah, so queen f2, yeah, this feels like a huge panic. Oh, no, actually, that's not fair. Queen f2 was a really nice idea. I didn't realize the point was to take on f7 at first. But actually, queen f2 was very interesting. And I don't know, I mean, maybe this is all forced. Let's see, c4. Here. I mean, I was very nervous about playing something like this because there's like knight e5 check. Oh, knight e5 we take. Okay, that doesn't work. But there's also knight a5, which is pretty concerning. But maybe actually I could have gone for this because knight a5, we play like bishop d7. Actually, not so easy for white to break through. I have no idea. I have no idea if black is winning. I think it's quite unclear actually, because I mean these pawns are strong, bishops are passive. You know, I'm trying to take, but white can play b4 in this position. So yeah, I have no idea what engine says, but as a human, of course, these positions are always very difficult to play, and that's why we try to dissuade players from using the engine too much. Because over the board, you never know what the evaluation is. So knowing the engine evaluation after the game isn't super helpful during the game, right? Yeah, Levy, actually, I learned this. I didn't learn this, but yeah, of course, we try to play fast because time is such a big factor in Blitz and Rapid. I remember playing against Hikaru, and you were just like pounding me on the clock, like both games. Tips overall? Well, I actually don't love this line for white. I mean, was this fun, Levy? Did you like having black's queen on h4, like bishop? Like, did you enjoy this position? Because, like, I don't know a lot of players who enjoy this position for white. I would recommend just, like, not playing into it. I mean, I know you're winning the game, probably, so, like... But I don't know if it's, like, the best position to play into every game. I think, like... it's pretty dangerous. So, here on c3, instead of this one, when black is castling... and kind of intonating that they want to play for the marshal, you have other moves here. You can go a4, you can go h3. After any of these moves, the marshal player that you're playing against is not going to be as booked up. Now, I'm not a marshal player, so I don't know any of the lines, actually, to be honest. This is me totally winging it. But someone who knows the marshal lines is going to be just chomping at the bit to go into those positions, right? Because they're just totally booked up. So playing something else, like a4 or h3, I mean, if you look at what the top guys are doing, like at the highest level, like Caruana, MVL, and all these like e4 players, they typically are not playing into the marshal anymore. They're going for one of these anti-marshal lines. Now, I'm not saying you have to play what the top guys play, but it's just kind of an indication, like even at the very highest level, like they don't really feel like white has any advantage there. So I like d3, a4, basically any move that doesn't give away the c3 square for the knight. So like d3 here is fine. The point why the marshal works is because when you play c3, black goes d5, and then your knight just doesn't have the c3 square, and all of a sudden white's development is very difficult. So I think other lines here are just going to be more practical. Like I would go for h3 or a4. Either of these lines, you get your kind of typical Ruy Lopez position that you're playing for, and you don't have to deal with this like annoying attack, because then the marshal's not as good when you can just still develop like your knight to c3 and so on. Thank you guys. I know you I know you appreciate my lighting. Yeah, people, you know, they come for the lighting and then they stay for the chess analysis sometimes. Okay, with black, we are playing e4, e5, and king's Indian. e4, e5. Yeah, knight f4, just king g1, I think. Hello from USA. Hello. My bishop b5, a6. So this is the Ruy Lopez, and we're just going to develop classically here with knight f6. Let's go bishop e7. Rook e1, let's go b5. And we'll castle. So we're kind of threatening the marshal here, though whether we play it, I don't know. Could go for the marshal, but I feel like it's not really necessary. Could do other lines here as well. d6. Yeah, let's do the marshal. We'll try it out. White seems to be very confident here. Maybe he knows what he's doing.
Testing. 1, 2, 4, 37.
Okay, so basically we're just trying to attack. Like bishop is coming to g4, rook is coming in, etc. Knight d2. That feels like a weird move. So what's happening here? Bishop g4, f3, we take, right? It's just GG on the spot. Feels like it's just going to be a GG. Alright, let's play bishop g4. It's f3, so take. If bishop takes, we eliminate this line immediately, right? Queen h2, queen f2, gone, right? So only move on bishop takes, maybe knight f1 is a move we should consider there, but okay, there's bishop takes f3, queen takes f3, takes, knight takes, defending the queen, so not so easy. But knight f1, maybe we just take on e1, right? Take, knight f1, bishop takes e1. Should be good. Okay, so that leaves us with queen takes, king h1, this line. Then we have knight e3 maybe, knight f4. Knight f4 is nice because it covers the e2 square. And that just looks like mate. Has to go like rook e2, then we take on f3. Yeah, gotta be brutal attack. Alright, let's take it. Rook e2 here may be possible as a move as well. Didn't really consider this one. Just feels like we have so many pieces here. Okay, rook e2 played. This is a funny move too. This actually traps white's queen. I'm sure rook a8 probably good here as well. Just feels really strong. Take, rook g2 here. But knight e3, I mean, this is juicy. This is juicy. This is like hot couture. Alright, let's play it. Yeah, I'm always so surprised when people play into the marshal. This is why I tell people, like, maybe just play the marshal as black. Like, guys, I honestly don't know any theory in this line. Okay, I mean, like, queen h3, this is like the start of theory. Like, queen f3, this theory, like, only begins here. He, like, makes one natural move, knight d2. He spent 7 seconds on his move, and it's, like, already lost. It's, like, lost by force. Yeah, like, queen c2, I think this one, right? And, like, white can't defend the back rank. So it's very dangerous for white. You know, if you don't know, like, what to do, I mean, you're just, like, you just lose. So it's like, man, you gotta be careful. I mean, I think from white's point of view, like, if you want to play Ruy Lopez and black does marshal move order, you know, you can do d3 here, you can play a4. There's lots of typical Ruy Lopez moves where you can still get kind of normal position and you don't have to deal with the marshal because your knight can still use the c3 square. Alright, e4, we're playing e5. The classic. Okay, f4, King's Gambit. King's Gambit players, you know, they're pretty dangerous, but I do like taking the pawn, and I've always been a big fan of holding on to it with g5. Okay, h4, we're gonna push. Knight g5. And I think this is where we usually go h6 and we attack the knight. So yeah, let's do it. Or is this the dangerous one? Hold up. Oh, maybe we should have played knight f6. Uh-oh. This might be the dangerous one, guys. we might be pupped here. Alright, queen takes g4. I don't think that's dangerous. At least not right away. I'm gonna play here. Now on bishop c4, we'll give d5. I think white should have played bishop c4 first because, yeah, I'm pretty sure the main move here is knight f6 actually, now that I think about it, yeah. Is it? Man, I don't know, actually. I don't know, guys. I don't know. Maybe h6 is fine. I don't know the theory. Anyway, I think white should have played this one, because then if we go d5, at least can take, right? But now on knight f6, bishop c4 check, we just go d5. Can't get this one out. Okay, so queen takes f4. I'm thinking this, because e5 we take. We go rook e8, and we win the queen. That's typical trick. If bishop c4 check, just king g7. King just kind of walks out. Alright, let's do it. Not that the bishop is really great on d6, but I do like the tempo, and I like this possible check. It's a source of counterplay. Alright, e5. Did we miss something? I don't think so, right? So, yeah, kind of a sloppy play by the opponent, you know, because I spent 45 seconds on bishop d6, like, what does he think I was thinking about? And he just goes e5, okay, takes queen f3, alright, well, congratulations, now, whatever invisible compensation you had is now gone. So, I'm sorry, but that's how it's gonna work. Alright, bishop g4, we're just developing with tempo here. Queen can go to b3, but we're not really afraid of this one, because bishop has this. And yeah, now I think we just keep the piece here, no problem. Sometimes you gotta play for clout. That's pretty funny. Let's go rook e8. And then we're just trying to develop everything here. We have an extra piece, but we also just want to play for the attack. So we're going to go knight c6. And, oh, wait, hold on. This is mate in one move. So we're just going to do that. Okay, that's going to be a GG. So I guess the prediction's over. All right, got another game here. We're playing e4, e5. Wow, another King's Gambit. What is this, King's Gambit day? What's happening? What is happening? Maybe we should have checked the line, huh? Okay, knight c3. So here we're just going to continue developing bishop g7, h6, d6, and yeah, very solid play for black. g3. So kind of typical idea here for white. Allows us to push. And I guess we push this one. We did allow knight f5 here. Maybe that wasn't the best, but okay, doesn't want it. We'll play for d6. d2, let's go e7. Yeah, sometimes they like doing this, and white does get some compensation here. It's not like black is just a pawn up or something. Okay, castles. Yes, the question is how to complete our development. I think maybe h5? Kind of want a castle, but this one is going to be hanging. Also play a move like knight c6. Or knight d7, go over to f6. That's actually kind of interesting, bringing the knight to f6. Let's play knight d7. And then we have, then this pawn is also more flexible, maybe somewhere we can play c5? Because we need to get some counterplay in this position. h3. Let's go h5. Gotta support the pawn. Win or die. Take. So knight f5, we just take this one. Bishop g5 is certainly an annoying move here. Played. Now let's see, knight f6. Seems okay. f6, and the bishop just drops back, and our bishop is really, really sad. So yeah, let's bring the knight in. Then on e5 we'll take, and then trade off the queens. So we'll be happy to do that. Queen f4 possible, maybe knight g6, take, okay, bishop c4. Alright, let's play c6, try to fight back with d5. Not an easy position, guys, not easy at all. Because this pawn, it's like hard to do something with it. White still has a lot of space and compensation. Okay, queen f4. Drop back. Oof. Are we gonna go knight g8? Ooh, we don't want to go knight g8, then e5. Knight g6 takes e5 there. Yeah, dangerous, guys. Super dangerous. We gotta think about this one. Maybe we go d5, takes here. Bishop g5 back, take, queen takes, take on c4. It might be survivable. No, knight f5. g8. Super dangerous, wow. Well, what to do? I mean, knight h5 takes on f7, king d7 gives check, king moves over. Yeah, it's not super safe either. All right, let's play here. Could be real dangerous, guys. We'll see. Also, just take. Oh man, yeah, no, we're busted. We're just busted. Busted city. Yeah, this could be our first loss. Now, we did lose a game in the speedrun earlier, but that guy got closed. His account got banned, and we got the points back. So, so this could be our first official win or official loss. Okay, he takes d5. They'll allow knight h5 if we want. We might need to, because this pin is so annoying. Okay, getting some ideas here. So queen e3. Looking at takes here. Knight e7. There is f6. Might have to play f6. It's ugly, but it might just be necessary. Bishop f4, we can take this one. Who knows, we might even sneak out. Might not be so bad. Yeah, let's take this one. Okay, wants to keep the pin. To do this. So knight e4 I would expect. Maybe just take on d5. Okay, knight a4. Yeah, not as dangerous. I think we just take this one. Really got to start watching the time here. Yeah, let's go a5. Bishop a4 check we're actually going to kind of welcome. Because we want to play king f8 here. Or king f7 actually. Even better. Now we don't have to worry about this bishop. And then we do have this threat here, knight f5, and our pieces just kind of take over. It seems. Take, queen takes h4, queen h8, and then we got these two pawns fleeing the endgame. We'll see. Rook e1. Yeah, knowing has the e8 square. Hard to find the move actually. Queen. No wants to take. Alright, I gotta go rook a7. Gotta defend the knight. So he has some queen e7 stuff. I don't want to deal with that. That looks dangerous. E6. Yeah, knowing move. This one is covered, thankfully. Now our next move here, yeah, it's gonna be knight f5. Alright, but here we take this with check. That's gotta be good. Let's go here. Oh wow, resigns. Wow. Surprise resignation. I mean, white is probably losing, but it was still pretty tricky here. This is move 28. 28. Yeah. Yeah, I guess maybe he was just feeling kind of upset because, I mean, the attack is running out and black's pawns are really strong. That was a tough one, guys. That was not easy. That was not easy. Yeah, I think white had a good position. Let's take a look. Around here, I think white was definitely winning. So the line I was kind of expecting was this. I was gonna play here, forcing this, I think. Take, take, take. And this position I felt like has to be good for white, but maybe we can still play on, like, I don't know, knight f5. Hitting the rook, rook g8. And this just felt very dangerous, maybe even queen f6. That looks pretty dangerous. But he took, which allows me to, because earlier if I play here, I can't play this move, right? Because of this one. So here I can get this in, and now it wasn't so easy for white. Here I actually think black might be okay. CMB Chess, this is the educational rapid speed run. We're playing all 1d4, King's Indian, e4, e5. It's in the title, so you're not allowed to ask me for openings because I'm tied to the speed run. What's the evaluation here? We don't have it. I can download it. See, before b5 it is, yeah, winning for white. Yeah, but has to find some moves. So on b4, instead of knight a4, which probably gives up the advantage, white had to find only move here. Only move d6. But probably he didn't see what to do after queen takes d6. To be honest, I didn't really either. But engine says knight e4, and white is winning. I guess because of the tempo. Like, if he goes knight e4 here, then maybe we can take this one and we shut down the bishop, right? I feel like that's probably the difference. Yeah, and then things are already not so clear here. Here, like, black is already fighting back. So d6, giving up the pawn for this one tempo, but also keeping the bishop alive, and then white can, like, play d5, knight c5, like, and should have a pretty strong attack. But see, guys, it's not easy. Have winning position means very little in rapid. In classical, you know, you win it, but in rapid, it's very hard.